Welcome to my channel. This is my last request for the day. It was supposed to be my last request on Friday, but I screwed up. I just completely missed it. I didn't see it. And it's sitting there staring me in the face, so that tells you something. Maybe I'm getting senile. Anyway, I'm doing it tonight. Elizabeth Rose Blood Flame. And then in parentheses, it says VTuber. Thanks to my wonderful viewers, I now know what a VTuber is. It's somebody who performs on YouTube virtually because they don't want the publicity, I guess. They don't want to put themselves out there like I do. And I can understand that. The world is a rough place. Some people can be mean. So, she's a VTuber. I mean, I'm assuming it's a she because the name is Elizabeth Rose. The name of the song is Daddy, Daddy, Do. And this is a cover of What I Don't Know. I will find that out when I post it. This was requested by Jazzwill on the 13th of July of this year. And Jazzwill wrote this note: from Hololive English 4th Generation, ERB, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, has a very powerful singing voice, voice acting, and voice impression skills. This is taken from a Clipper channel for your convenience. I don't know what that is. I'm so ignorant. She sang this in her debut stream, and she started off with quite the first impression. Okay, so she's a VTuber, and this was the very first thing that she did. So this will be really interesting, I think. Before we get into it, though, I got to first thank you for what? For everything, for the channel, for the fact that I still exist, that I'm still on YouTube, that I'm still doing reactions because you like them, which blows my mind. It really does. But you do, and so I keep coming back. And I probably will for quite some time. I got 553 days worth of work to do, at least. I don't know why I'm laughing about that, but I am. But anyway, I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well, because you really should support the artists. I mean, the least you can do is subscribe, right? That costs you nothing. I subscribe to every single artist that I react to. I have, hundreds and hundreds of subscriptions now. But hey, it costs me nothing. And then I buy stuff from people I really, really like. But you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's your life. Let's face it. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that makes any sense and is relevant. I don't put the link to the reaction request form because I'm not currently accepting new requests. That's because I've already got over 3,100 in my queue. Yeah, I said it, 3,100. I got it down to below 32. And I'll keep working on it until it's done. Okay? But I won't accept new ones because I got that many to do. But what I do is I live stream on Sunday at 5 p.m. UTC on Rumble. So if you come to Rumble on Sunday at 5 p.m. UTC and you put a request in the chat, I'm going to react to it live. So this is Elizabeth Rose Bloodstream. This is her debut stream, and she's singing Daddy, Daddy, Do, which is a cover.
Let's go! Daddy, Daddy, Do 欲しいのさあなたのすべてが愛に抱かれギラギラ燃 two, three 目線そらしてするよねほてり出す僕の気持ち無手遊ぶみたいで追いかけちゃダメなのは分かってるでも無理さ一度踏み出せば戻れなくて仮面は脱ぎ捨てていかないことまで遊びがマジになる ダディダディド欲しいのさあなたの全てがダメされたらそれでもいいもっと震わせて見せてくれ僕だけに笑顔の裏まで愛に抱かれギラギラ燃えてしまいたいみんなお元気ですか中途などしない No 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 ネットと会えない人だから空海にくれるのなら恋の日に焼かれたいわざとでしょ流し目が落としそうしさきする外振り返る美しさに心は掴まれて呼吸が止まって遊びがマジになるダディダディとぶつけたい思いのすべてはクレイなものだけじゃなくて危険な願いも止めないでその声が僕を連れて行く愛に抱かれギラギラ燃えてしまいたい Yeah! あなただけという唇が優しく微笑むたび飲み込まれて誘われて未知の世界触れてダディダディドゥ最後まであなたに委ねて変われるならそれでもいいもっと狂わせて見せてくれ僕だけに心の奥まで愛に抱かれギラギラ燃えたい命張ってるよかまどバッバラ Everybody バッバラバッバラ Yeah 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 バララダダダダダダリラリラリラリ Go! Woo!
The ad battle. Okay. That was fascinating. Yeah. The one thing that I could not help but notice was that this, I guess you call it an anime that she was using, was rather rigid in all of its features. It didn't really move much at all, except her breasts, which floated up and down like waves of the sea. I'm not quite sure why that was done that way. Maybe it's to draw attention. It was just, you couldn't help but notice it. It was the only thing on the anime that was moving, except for the lips, of course. But, the head went back and forth like that. But it was all very stiff and rigid, except for that one thing. It was like fluid motion. It was weird. She had a very interesting approach to the song. She seemed to be playing with it to a certain degree and having fun with it rather than just singing it straight. I thought that was interesting. And she obviously, I think, enjoyed doing it. She had a good time. And maybe that's an avenue for some people to become famous, kind of. Not really, but sort of, without having to put themselves out there, which is okay, I guess. The internet can be a scary place for some people, especially females. Females, well, they have it tough because there's always some rapacious male out there just looking for somebody he can exploit. That was an interesting way to end the show today. Really interesting. Thank you for asking for that one. Okay. Before I go, I do want to pray that God will keep you at sleep tonight and restful so that you can gather all the rest you need and more, and that when you wake up in the morning, you will be filled with the energy you need for the entire day, plus some extra reserves so that you can be your very best. And I pray God will do that for everybody that you love as well. So until tomorrow, this is the Vietnam Era Vet signing off.